I'm gonna give him one more willpower so he can more easily play a willpower card like his bulwark without losing his passive. Save him a lot of time. Yeah, that's true. Persecuted. Deal 8 damage to target and all allies of the same race. Tenacity. Remove all debuffs. Basically, gain 3 armor for each. Into the fray. Deal weapon damage. If target has vulnerability, you may discard a card. If so, the entire character's rank gets plus 15 armor also. Deal weapon damage. So it seems more often than not that's just going to be a 12 damage for 3 stamina card. Which doesn't seem great. We have what? Like, we only have one thing right now that adds vulnerable. So it's not really consistent to get the armor. But when that comes up, it'd be nice. Get up to 45 armor off that one card. The persecuted thing could be really good too. Just depends. It seems like more often than not, there's at least 2 of the same race. So that's more or less typically going to be 16 damage. At the very worst, 8. Hey, Darth. Nerds and furries. That's right. I'm going to try this one. Let's go north. Fearful. Discard a combat card. Definitely going to do that to discard the elite. That's going to be a great boss card. We had that one last night. And I guess it depends on what the rest of your deck is and stuff too, and what you end up facing. But we had it last night, and it was a dead card almost every single time, which is kind of annoying. But let's see what he has for sale. Those are expensive, man. Every time you move, gain 5 charge. Every time you move an opponent, deal 5 damage. That's good. The downside is it's going to give us it's going to take so much money that we might not be able to get a 4th team member. But man, that's like a battle long buff, right? That's like a power card from Slay the Spire. And we have, that would actually make that one card where you move around twice super worth it. Twice. I think I'm going to try it. Yeah, we'll have enough money when we get there. It's fine. Fine. Fearful. Did you do a class? Nope. Let's go north. How's the endless barista ing going? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try it. Hopefully we'll have enough to buy or hire a 4th person. A chance to offload. Small wooden highway. Secured by fruit wagon. Your brothers have offloaded their unneeded wares here. I haven't done this one yet. Let's see what it is. It's card removal or something? You see a familiar symbol. Your brothers have been here. We can't hold on to this. Remove a card. Rush seems pretty weak. Because we're basically saving our charge to those big hits. And we have a better rush. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get rid of rush. Rush seems really underwhelming. The most use that... Yeah, the most use we've got out of it is like getting rid of a little of their armor. So the next card pierces armor and gets its bonus. But yeah, I think I'd just rather draw something else. Select a card, move to this lane, +1 to its counter. Or we can just go ahead and do a combat. You know what? Let's just do the combat. We need money. Florins. Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty hefty normal combat we got here. He's also going to apply safety in numbers because he has more than 3 allies. So he's going to gain 10 armor after this attack. So 8 damage to our bottom lane. He's going to gain Fortress. 8 damage to bottom lane. He's going to absorb all the damage, but... Drew strategy. And dash. This is combat. Famous last words, yeah. Really is. Alright. Move or swap positions twice. Select a position. Didn't it say it would deal... Whenever they move, an opponent... Okay, the opponent takes 5 damage. So if we move, we gain a buff of 5. And if we move the opponent, they take 5 damage. Okay. Nice. He's getting beefy. He's getting beefy. Want to use it with Axe Ferret? Because this one has, like I said, it has more access to the big damage moves. So if we can give him more charge, he can use Halberd or Wildfire. There we go. There's Warcry, Wildfire, and Pincer. This whole party thing? No, it's just a buff for one character. All right, what are we having? Let's see, 9 damage to armor on both of them, so not a big deal. All right. Wait on that. We'll wait on round shield. We don't have any way to draw, so I suppose we just go ahead and wildfire. 40 damage to every single enemy. That's crazy. Crazy. And I'll use Deadly Thrill, kill that, and get energy back. Although we don't even, or stamina. We don't even really need the stamina, but or yeah, that doesn't kill, unfortunately. Close. So we'll still kill him. Okay. All right. Which were you saying? Battle what? Oh, the battle tempo one? Oh no, you're good. No worries. I'll go by the way, Zamana. Craze. You guys are coming in too. The bears are really scary because they're going to keep gaining damage. Alright, it's the first rank's turn to attack. Deals 18 damage, gain 10 armor. He's going to absorb all that into his armor. Deal 8 damage and then apply to vulnerable. So we need to kill him this round. Getting Toxic Cascade. Let's see. Whenever target opponent gains a status effect, they also gain 2 poison. We can throw that up on him, so he just starts gaining poison every time he's getting this armor. We really want to kill this one. So that deals 16. Strike finishes it off. Or 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Not quite. We definitely want to kill him before he starts using... So he still has more than 3 allies, or 3 or more, so he gains an extra benefit for keeping that up. We'll just strike, it's fine. It spears, yeah. Yeah, it does. We can even kick him back. I don't want to do that. All right. Gain charge every turn. Yeah. Yeah, so he's just going to keep getting toxic. And in this game, poison doesn't fall off. If they have a poison on them, it increases by 1 every round, unless they have some kind of removal. Look at that. Persecuted. They're all bears. Bulwark, can't use that. So we got halberd we could use on the back line, which is pretty good. Pretty good. We have withdrawal, so we could actually move him before we use it too. Yeah, let's do that. Let's persecute these bears. Racist. Racist, speciest against bears. Man, this halberd ferret is pretty awesome. Really is. So he's effectively at 9. Hatchet deals 8. We just great sword him and kill him. Invigorate also deals 8. Yeah, I think that's fine. Because then we can do 16 to the front. Does he have fortress or no? That was like the boss one. Much cleaner fight this time. Racist bears. Doing okay now? Alright, so he's just gaining bolster. He's a man-at-arms. He's a man-at-arms. Alright. Let's use setup. See what we draw. Wild Brawl. Is Warcry ready again, I suppose? Buff Axe Harris, yeah, it's big single target attack. Maybe. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much because overbearing swing can be used by anyone. And then he still has halberd, which is a big hitting one, even though it takes a lot of stamina. But we're not really concerned about stamina. Yeah, you might be right. Overall. Especially when it comes to like a boss where it's really going to matter. Min-max on something. Probably so. Heavy blow, deal weapon damage plus 8. There's coordination, which I kind of like. Setup, yeah, setup is a good one for us to get. Then we'll be able to apply vulnerable more often, and we can draw into our big combos. We got plenty of stamina to use it. Yeah, I'm gonna take setup. How's it going, Gecko? Welcome in. Yeah, if you buy it through there, you get Steam Key and Sports to Stream and Charity. It's been a really good game so far. Healed party by 50%. We're max health. Thief. Scour confiscates your purse from under you. Alright. For big hits. Yeah. Yeah. So that 25% really pays off. So we can draw into our big hits more often, more consistently, and they do big damage. So normal combats are getting pretty crazy though. And Ender Knights. Alright. 8 damage, so safety numbers doesn't apply here. He's got an AoE sweep. Deal 15 damage to the rank and gain 10 for every opponent hit. We have withdrawal, so we can actually pull 2 people back to minimize. The downside is we use a lot of our willpower to do that, but it does save us quite a bit of damage. It saves us 30. So I'm thinking it's probably worth. I don't know if I'll move him or not. Let's see. Above Axe Ferret. Well, I mean, let's see. What cards are specific for the axe one? Battle tempo, after characters in front rank, deal 1x5. So for that one to really land a lot of damage. What's his other? His other is the one where he gets a buff, he pierces armor, right? And then the block. Yeah, maybe. So attacks, finish off that guy. Yeah, with the as long as we're still in the front line with battle tempo. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move him back anyway. That doesn't really matter. We'll just try to kill whatever we can. Hey, Dauntless, welcome in. Welcome back. How's it going tonight? Yeah, if we can get that double damage buff. We didn't, but yeah. So we can actually Warcry Halberd, though. And with Pincer, it's still worth. Still worth. And with setup, yeah. We'll do that. So we're gonna Warcry on him. And then let's take a look. Move or swap to the front rank. We'll swap. Okay, and then we don't have the buff from dash, so we don't want to use that. We want to use setup. But let's look at our damage here. So Halberd's basically dealing 14 damage because of the bleed. 24. So yeah, we'll use Pincer here. 26. Okay. He doesn't have all that armor. Then we need to use setup to make, yeah. So setup, because right now we're dealing.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Kaz, feels like just yesterday you subscribed for 27 months. Time traveler, yeah. So Kaz, thank you again. 28 months. Appreciate it, Kaz. Much love to Kaz. What was this thing? 26, 27, 28. So yeah, we do need to use setup. We might draw something that helps us weaken that more anyway. Persecuted. If it's already bleeding, which we can bleed with sharpened steel, it'll put more damage over time on them. So we could go ahead and put that on the Elder Knights. Actually, so all the bleed that's applied to him when he's over 60 armor instead is weakened. So we can just get him ready to kill instead. So damage, yeah. I think it's still fine, but so I think I am going to just hit this one. I really should have drawn before I did anything else, which I know, but not a furry game. Let's see fluffy things. Well, it's a fluffy game, but not a furry game. This is strategy, not hentai. Thank you, Indo, Kaz. I do appreciate it, as you know, I'm sure. How's it going, Kaz? How are you in the Mista? How's the puppy and all the lizards? Haven't asked about those in a while. Yeah, we missed a little bit of damage. I think it's going to be kind of inconsequential, but So he's dead to cripple. Choose opponent with the most armor and mirrors their armor. Gain 6, whatever the crap that is. 29. So he's gonna steal their armor. Their strategy. So with strategy now, we can put that on this one instead. And setup. Let's see what we draw from setup first. As I use it as the second card. Too bad. Just grandmother died early this week. Sick for a long time. Was it a shock? But still sucks. Yeah, that's sad. Hopefully she lived a long life at least. But already gurking. Sorry, Cass. Sorry, Mista. I don't know why I call him that. I mean, I know the movie, right? Like, you know, the Mista lady? I think I just killed her. Happy Gilmore. But I have no idea why I've attached that to your husband. 85. So I want to go in the front so we can use Battle Trance. All right, let's see if this works how I think it does. We never used it this way. So let's try it out. Yep, absolutely does. That's crazy. Mr. J, that's why. The Mista lady. That's right, that's why. Suso, yeah. No, he reminds me. I saw a picture of him on your Instagram, and he reminded me of the Mista lady from Happy Gilmore. It's like, you know what? That looks like a guy who's gonna die under an air conditioner. It's not, anyway. Let's see. Solid footing. I guess we might as well grab this on... He's gonna mirror their armor, so as long as we don't have anyone go over 29, we're good. Wait, when does cripple take effect? When this character moves, right? And he wasn't using the one where he moves. I mean, it doesn't matter. We have the armor, but still. Okay, war cry. Brawl. So that one's dead to bleed now. For real this time. So this should break the armor. Good. Some big damage. He's dead to bleed, right? Yep. Okay. A nightly thrust. Discussing it, said that he's going to be floated on Lake Ontario. Shot with a flaming arrow. Start taking archery lessons. Should be concerns. Wait, that's not going to be his burial. That's going to be his how he dies. Which one? It's like, oh, cool. He's going to have a Viking, a funeral pyre going out into the lake. But I think you're talking about how he's going to be chilling on the lake. You're going to shoot him with an arrow. Same thing. Bryce. Kill weapon damage, apply for bleed. It's pretty good, especially because the halberd does extra if they're bleeding. Yeah, I'll take it. Gotta be careful. Our deck is getting too big. Another battle. This game about card-based combat. So many battles. All right. Another one of these ones. So he's going to gain armor because he has 3 more allies. Bears is gaining fortress, so they're just attacking into armor. Cheap and efficient. Yeah, it's true. Let's see here. Bulwark doesn't do anything right now. We'll just use Persecuted. Deal 8 damage to all enemies of the same race. Well, we get 8 extra damage if I target bears, but I think we're going to kill the rabbits first. So I'm still going to target them. Less targets having actions, the better. Bulwark does nothing right now. So we might as well use Halberd. And that will allow Hatchet to break this armor. So he gains 2 extra damage, so we could use Shrapnel and break the other armor. There we go. I think that was as much damage as we could put out in that round. So I know your work is crazy, Kaz, this time of year until the end of the year. Have you had a chance to play anything lately? Let's see. 9 damage to our wolf and 9. So it's all absorbed by armor. So we'll try to maximize damage again, I suppose. Unfortunately, we didn't get any kind of buff or draw cards, so it's alright though. We did get quite a bit of damage dealing stuff. Okay. I'll put some armor on our wolf since he's one of the lowest. There we go. Fury. Okay, so what's he doing? Dealing 18 damage, gaining 10 armor. So there's our strategy card. And we got dash right after, which is nice. So we'll go ahead and use strategy on our axe. We should be able to just swap their position over and over, I believe. Let's test it. There we go. Buffed him up. Second win. I should have drawn that first, see what we pull, but oh well. Only a strike. Do I want to use No Mercy now? I don't think so. It would deal, what, 24 damage to this bear? Nah. Nah. Not with him, anyway. I mean, we're going to use it, but not with that character. Using all of our cards every round and still having stamina left. So getting some more expensive good cards would be good. Or more card draw. Those are the 2 main things we need to look for, I guess. Deal 6 damage. Opponent has more than 18 armor. Applies 4 bleed. Alright, so he's not going to bleed him. He's actually dealing 7. So 14. So he's fine. Don't need to do anything. Alright. So their setup. Yeah, we're not going to be drawing into our tempo card anytime soon, so we probably should just go ahead and use that damage. Yeah, it's fine. Let's you set up. See what we draw. Pincer and Warcry. Jeez, man. He's got so many buffs on him. We can use this and he'd actually heal. So if this deals more than 12, you gain stamina and health from it. It's not gonna do as much damage, 4 less, but I mean, I don't guess it matters. And the healing carries over to the next battle too. He's the only one with health damage, so I think we should do it. He's gonna kill him. For regen, so every stab restoration. Yeah, so he might end up at full health by the end of this. We definitely don't want to kick. Overbearing is weapon damage, so we'll use that on our highest weapon damage character. Okay. Good stuff. Alright, what's he doing? He's gaining for bolster. Okay. Gains armor for every bolster stack. It's alright. We're still gonna beef this one up so we can give him as much damage possible on a single target. And this one next round is gaining armor too. Okay. It's got vulnerable. Let's use withdraw so we can move him. And I think I'm going to use it again. Because he gets that buff every time he moves. We might draw into his big single target damage too, so I guess we want to attack within this round. We do have the bleed weapon damage one. Yeah, we can guard on him. Yeah, it's all good. Use Gold Ox to write with. I've never used it too, but I mean, the thing is, like when you're doing like a rough draft of something, I'm guessing that's what you're talking about, Ed. If you're doing a rough draft of something, it doesn't really matter. Whatever is easiest and best for you. Because the real problem continuing writing something, at least in its first iteration, the rough draft, is just like the motivation in doing it. So the more accessible it is, whatever that means to you, the better. So if you don't have a problem writing on there, then no, it's completely fine. Because if you write anything, you're going to end up editing it yourself multiple times, and depending on where it goes from there, you might have other people edit it. But whatever's most likely to get you to write it, I suppose, is the answer I'll give. All right. Second one, we drew Warcry. Jeez. I don't know if that helps, Ed, but you're probably good. He's dead to bleed, so we can start putting damage into the front line. He's now completely healed. We're full health. Nice. Double pincer. Double shrapnel too. Who's he hitting? Doesn't matter, I suppose. Doesn't matter. He's dead. Big dead. Big time dead. 54 damage for that little card. Focus fire. Apply focus fire. Whenever the opponent is attacked, apply 1 overwhelm. That's pretty good. Very good against bosses. I'm gonna take that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment below. You can also subscribe to the channel by clicking this button. It helps out a ton. And after all of that, be sure to check out the next video right up here. Of course, as always, thank you guys for watching.